Regina's police chief is calling the city's first ever gun amnesty a success. The 2-week amnesty wrapped up yesterday and saw 157 guns go from members of the public to the possession of the police. The police say 25 of those guns were restricted or prohibited. CBC's Adam Hunter joins me now live. He's been checking up on how it all went. Adam, 2 weeks ago, the chief said getting one gun would be a success. So how is he characterizing this haul of 157 firearms?
Well, Julie's obviously pretty happy. Evan Bray said once again he wasn't expecting criminals to hand their guns over. He said this is a proactive attempt to get guns that are just lying around someone's house and are unwanted into the hands of the police. Now, more than half of these guns that were taken are rifles. That's 81 of those guns. Many of them were old, as you mentioned. 25 were prohibited. At least one was stolen in a recent break and enter. All of these guns will be checked by police to see if they're part of any active investigation. Chief Bray says getting these unwanted guns and destroying them means they won't be stolen in a break and enter or fall into the wrong hands. Now, in the last couple of days, we've seen a couple of incidents with firearms. Bray says the reality is that gun crime is a daily fight for Regina police.
This is hopefully preventing more and precipitating future problems. We have a firearm problem in our community. We talk about that. It's very rare that we go through a night where we don't have an incident where a firearm is somehow mentioned, used, found in a vehicle, in a home, that type of situation. We've had recently a break and enter to a home where 2 handguns were stolen. That is a very real thing that we deal with in our community each and every day.
Adam, this was Regina's first gun amnesty, but this is a program that's happened in other cities. How does it compare to other programs?
Yeah, Jill, this is actually the only amnesty we know of in Saskatchewan. Halifax is a recent example. They wrapped up their amnesty last October. 152 guns were turned over in 2 weeks, so very similar to Regina. And in that case, bus passes were also given out to people in exchange for guns. I talked to a gun shop owner in Regina. He says he would like to see police work in conjunction with gun shops. However, the police cannot partner and turn guns over for a profit. They can only donate those guns to museums or destroy them. Now, eventually, all the guns in this amnesty will be melted down. The chief has not yet committed to running an amnesty in the future. Jill?
Thank you, Adam. Adam Hunter in our studio tonight.